We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup. In this one, as the Warriors take to the road. Bucks looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here in Milwaukee. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. It's Curry outside. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Here's Milwaukee now. Here's Middleton. Outside Holiday. Takes a three. And that's good. Chris Middleton for three. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Now, Antetokounmpo after the missed three from Klay Thompson. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
Thompson outside. Stolen by Thompson. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And the Bucks with possession. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Outside Holiday. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Thompson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Curry. Will it go? Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's Green missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. Almost 7 feet tall. He makes it look effortless.
Now here's Curry. And he recovers it. A deep three from Thompson. And it's rebounded by Drew Howard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
Sweet move to get free, but just could not convert there in the end.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Tucker. No good that time. Wiggins with some nice D. Inside. Here's Wiseman. Good D by Lopez. The wide open look here for Holiday. And again, the Bucks miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
I'm not sure there's another player in the league that a coach would have more confidence in taking that shot than Steph Curry.
Now here's Giannis. 6 points for him. To the middle. Warriors with the rebound. And it's the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Giannis.
Well, this is why Draymond usually makes the all-defensive team. Just a major disruptor out there.
And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 8 points.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
And Holiday has it in the corner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Thompson for 3. It's Curry outside. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. They've led by as much as 10.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. And Clark, they sit back in Greece. All of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Curry's shot is good.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Now here's Middleton. 5 points in the game. Down low. Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Outside Curry. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Middleton. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. Here's Wiggins.
Spectacular moves. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
Timeout called the Bucks. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on and on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Draymond Green. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
And it's Kumbo. And Giannis throws it down.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Some nice passing by Golden State. Lopez with the steal.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Now off the inbound. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Green.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The Warriors trail. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
And a deep 3 from Curry. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 16 points.
That 3 ball to Curry deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, what angle, or how deep.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Timeout called, the Bucks. Milwaukee in the lead. Holiday with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. They get it again. And that one, good. Giannis has got the first points of the second half here for Milwaukee. On its way from Curry for 2. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Pass to Giannis. The Warriors pull it in. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Out to Thompson. It's Sullivan to Kumbo. Middleton outside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Wiggins. Count the basket. Wiggins has got his second bucket.
Trying to employ physical defense against Wiggins, but this young man powers right through it. Very impressive.
Here's Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Bucks leading by 5. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop for the finish. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Going rack to rack. You see the athleticism of Wiggins, but also the tremendous effort to get down the court like that.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 17 points in the game.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, isn't it? Both teams trading punches.
And guys, I hope they keep it up just like this. Let's see some more end-to-end action.
And it's the Bucks on the break. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight. He can flat out dominate games at times.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points here in the second half. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And you can't give Thompson even an inch of airspace, especially from outside the arc. That's when he's looking to strike.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins outside. Back to Thompson. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Tipped away. It's stolen by White.
Oh,
great block.
Goodness! That was special. Rising above the rim, Wiggins encounters very few defenders who can meet him up at that apex.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
But they recover it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Now here's Middleton. 5 points in the game. Fires for 3. This one for 3. It's off.
An elite defender. Thompson's basketball IQ, size, and length.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Thompson outside, beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Yes, that goes in. Antetokounmpo's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bucks.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Pass to Thompson from outside the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
He's off on the second. Warriors trail by 7. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lopez outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And that one, good. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Heisman.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And I tell you what, Antetokounmpo has a real killer instinct on offense. I mean, this guy is serious about trying to score the ball and make plays. Always playing downhill, always in attack, and constantly keeping the defense on its heels.
And here is Curry. Pass to Thompson. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Here's Giannis.
Sometimes it's a real trick bag trying to guard Antetokounmpo. I mean, his skill set in build and length and athleticism draws a ton of fouls.
And the first one drops. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Thompson for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, and it is one sight to see.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. It's deflected. Here's Green. Finished off the break.
And the decision-making Green has really sets him apart from most forwards. Skilled at making the right read in open floor situations.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And a deep three from Curry. Offline with his three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game. On the wing, Thompson. The tray, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Giannis with it. And the double up Antetokounmpo.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 8.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Double team on Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Middleton outside. Giannis right side. To the paint. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, that was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and